that you want advice on. And I give you my unprofessional advice. And today's topic is actually a topic that we've touched on before. And that would be the topic of friendship, but more specifically, conflict in friendship, challenge in friendship, frustration in friendship, which is unfortunately inevitable. Because anytime you put two people together for an extended period of time, eventually frustration will form. It is inevitable. But that doesn't mean it doesn't suck. Because the whole point of friendship is to have fun together, right? Like that's how we choose our friends. Our friends are the people in this world that we have the most fun with. So when there's conflict, it's like, wait, what's going on? Isn't the whole point of this relationship to have fun together? Like what's going on? For the most part, that's true. But in my opinion, it's impossible for friendships to evolve without a bit of conflict, friction, challenge. You know, a lot of conflict in friendship leads to a deeper friendship. Like when I reflect on friendships in my life, the friendships that lacked conflict also lacked depth. That's not to say that they weren't valuable friendships, but the depth of those friendships pales in comparison to friendships I've experienced that do have a bit of conflict. Overcoming a challenge with another person grows a deeper bond, I think. Actually, I think that that's a fact. I don't think that's an opinion. Like, I think that that's just true. Like, I think there's probably science to that. Should I Google it? Maybe. I'll Google it. I was correct. Fighting. Oh, wait, I was not correct. Hold on. This is the AI overview from Google. While fights themselves don't inherently lead to stronger bonds, resolving conflicts constructively can actually deepen relationships by fostering understanding and trust. Exactly. I briefly paused this episode to let you know that this episode of Anything Goes is presented by Temptations Cat Treats. Your cat will come running for the perfectly irresistible Temptations Creamy Puree and Temptations Lickable Spoon Cat Treats. The best time to feed lickable cat treats to your cat is anytime. Feed by hand for a playful moment, in a bowl for a creamy treat, or as a topper to make mealtime fun. Visit temptationstreats.com to learn more. Now, let's get back to the episode. So as much as it sucks to have friction in friendship, it can help build a deeper bond. But there are times when frustration, conflict, challenge in friendship ultimately leads to the demise of the relationship. And in my opinion, that's productive as well. It sucks. It's a bit more painful, but to me, it's equally as productive as building a deeper bond with your friend, because we don't need friends in our lives that aren't right for us. That is not a good thing, right? And it's never fun to come to the conclusion that a friendship must end, but it is ultimately productive, because letting go of friends that aren't right for you allow you to make space for new friends that are going to bring even more joy to your life. So I guess all of this to say, challenge in friendship sucks, but it is productive and, dare I say, healthy? I mean, maybe not all the time, but I think it can be healthy and necessary. Anyway, let's begin. All right, somebody said, my friend keeps copying everything about me and all the things I like. What do I do? This is a bit tricky because I also think this is scientific, and I should probably Google it, and I will in a second. It's very natural for us humans to sort of copy each other. You know, like if you spend a lot of time with somebody, eventually you'll start to pick up some of their traits. And I know that this is true because I do it. Like, one of my best friends is very funny and very charismatic, and, you know, will like find a word and then like say it over and over again. And it just becomes catchy almost in a way. And then I pick it up. If you were to hear my best friend talk, you'd be like, oh, they must be friends. They talk the same. They make the same kinds of jokes. They use the same words. And it's not because I'm trying to copy my friend, but it's because for some reason I'm absorbing pieces of their personality.